Chaos erupted in California as Ric Flair, the Nature Boy himself, suddenly collapsed, a dramatic and heart-stopping moment that shook the wrestling world to its core. Known for his flamboyant charisma, legendary "woo" chants, and decades of unforgettable matches, Flair's body finally gave way under the immense toll of a lifetime in the ring. The scene, described by eyewitnesses as terrifying, unfolded at a private WWE-affiliated event where Flair had been meeting with young talent, mentoring the next generation, and sharing the stories that had made him an icon. According to attendees, Flair had been animated and engaging just moments earlier, laughing and recounting tales of the road, the locker rooms, and the rivalries that defined his career. Then, without warning, he clutched his chest, staggered, and collapsed to the floor. The room fell silent, a tension so thick it could be felt in the air, before panicked screams filled the venue. Staff rushed to call emergency services, while others desperately attempted to keep Flair conscious, offering reassurances and CPR guidance until paramedics arrived. It was a scene that no one could have anticipated, a stark reminder that even legends are not invincible. The arrival of Triple H, family over business. Within moments, WWE Chief Content Officer and longtime ally, Triple H, was spotted racing to the hospital. Witnesses described him sprinting through the corridors, phone in hand, coordinating with medical staff and WWE executives alike. For someone who built his career on stoicism and calculated intensity, this display of raw emotion revealed the deep personal bond he shared with Flair. The two had been mentor and protege, colleagues, and almost family, with Triple H crediting Flair for guiding him during the Evolution era and shaping his path to becoming the Game. Triple H's arrival underscored the human side of the WWE machine. While he is often seen as an executive making high-stakes business decisions, that night he was simply a friend and family member, watching over a man who had given everything to the industry. Sources say Hunter remained at Flair's bedside late into the night, refusing to leave until doctors assured him that Rick was stable, pacing the hallways, visibly shaken and whispering, "Not Rick, not now." A body. Betrayed by decades of wrestling, medical sources have revealed that Flair's collapse was not entirely unexpected. WWE insiders reportedly knew that years of grueling matches, repeated spinal injuries, concussions, and countless surgeries had left his body vulnerable. Yet, like so many legends before him, Flair continued to appear at shows, events, and promotional gatherings, despite the toll it was taking on his health. Ric Flair's body has been through more punishment than most men could survive, one doctor said bluntly. This was always going to happen. This collapse highlighted a harsh truth about professional wrestling. The physical and emotional cost of decades in the ring can be immense, and even the strongest athletes are not immune to it. Every chair shot, every pile driver, every long flight and late-night event had accumulated, leaving Flair's heart, spine, and joints taxed to the absolute limit. Fans react, anger, concern, and outpourings of love. As news spread, the WWE Universe erupted online. Hashtags such as #PrayForRick, #WWE Accountability, and #Justice. For Rick trended worldwide within hours. Fans flooded social media with prayers, tributes, and outrage, accusing WWE of exploiting one of their greatest legends until his body finally collapsed. One viral tweet read, "They'll milk his woo forever, but where were they when his health was on the line?" The online reaction was swift, passionate, and emotional, reflecting both the love fans had for Flair and their frustration with a system that often prioritizes profit over human life. Fellow wrestlers and legends voiced their support immediately. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson posted, "Ric Flair inspired generations." "Tonight we stand with him and his family." Chris Jericho added, "This man gave his life to wrestling. Shame on anyone who didn't protect him." Even Hulk Hogan took to social media, sending prayers to Flair and emphasizing the magnitude of his sacrifice. Sting, Flair's longtime rival and friend, released a tearful video message imploring Ric not to give up and declaring, "We made magic together, brother. Don't you dare give up now, family in crisis. Charlotte Flair." Arrives Charlotte Flair, Ric's daughter and a star in her own right, reportedly collapsed in tears upon learning the news, blaming herself for not being present when it happened. Sources say she immediately booked a flight to California, arriving overwhelmed with grief and determination to stay by her father's side. Witnesses describe Charlotte spending hours at the hospital, holding her father's hand, whispering words of encouragement, and refusing to leave. She is said to have told friends, "Now I can't walk into that ring while my father is fighting for his life. My heart isn't there." The emotional gravity of the situation has extended far beyond Flair's family. Fans have gathered outside the hospital, holding candles, flowers, and signs, chanting his iconic "Woo" as a show of support. The atmosphere has been described as surreal, a vigil, a movement, and a collective demand for respect and accountability from the industry that Flair helped build.